Yes, 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 yes. Coming off a Super Bowl loss still stings, it still hurts a little bit, but it's some things to look at. Like, when you really dissect everything that's going on, especially on the offensive side, we're going to be good. I mean, when you talk about these wide receivers, right? You talk about a quarterback who will get paid, and we're going to get into that in another video. Who will get paid this off season? Then the offensive line, which is young. You know what I mean? It's just so much. We're going to be in the running for a while, so y'all going to have to deal with us. This ain't just no one-trick pony. We'll be back. Yo, Dad. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know what it is, your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General Hill Report for Duty. Listen, if you have not done it, make sure you hit that sub button that's right down there. There it go. Yes, and also, it is the bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. Notification gang, man. Yo, that gang, yo, that. All right. Please, most importantly, hit the like button for your boy. However the algorithm works, more people get to see me, more people get to see the merch. And yes, it is a link in there to let you know. All you gotta do is click it, buy whatever you want. I got hoodies, I got snapbacks, I got dad hats, I got buckets, I got shirts, different colors, flavors like Annihilators, all right? Support your boy, I really appreciate it. All right. Fresh fact today is, can y'all stop? Can y'all stop? And when I say this, I mean the other guys. And when I say the other guys, I mean the NFC guys, the NFC East guys. And you just want to troll. First of all, if you didn't beat us, don't talk to us. If you were still sitting on a chair and watching the game as players and as content creators and your team not in the big game, don't talk to us. I see a lot of the Nick Sirianni, him crying. That was before the game. That was the national anthem, man. That was the national anthem. He was emotional. And this is why he's a Philly guy. That's why it's a Philly thing. Because he's emotional that he got there. And that's fine. That's fine. But y'all trying to put memes and try to say he cried after the game and all. That's corny. Stop it. And y'all don't know what it's like to cry in the big game because y'all ain't been there in 26 years. Y'all ain't been there in 26 years. So you don't know what it's like to cry in the game. All right, let's get to the video. Young talent. We're just going to talk about the offense. I'll sprinkle in some defensive players that I like on the offense. I mean, on the young side. But when you look at this offensive power that we have at offense, I mean, you got A.J. Brown, 25, Devontae Smith, 22, Jalen Hurts, 24. I mean, the list goes on and on. Dallas Goedert, what is he, 26? Young talent. Kenneth Gainwell. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make a whole video about this. Kenneth Gainwell played better and has been better since they implemented him in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. He has been better than Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders coming up on a contract, but it don't look like they want to pay him. It don't look like they want to pay him. It look like Kenneth Gainwell might be the guy. And I was saying that I actually made a video talking about this at the beginning of the season. People thought I was crazy. People didn't, hey, what are you talking about? Kenneth Gainwell, he got some stuff with him. He's a hard runner. He knows how to attack, and I think he's kind of better again with this offensive line. He gets to the hole and he doesn't look back. Ain't no pitter patter, ain't no sidestep, ain't no none of that. I'm going. And he can catch out the backfield, which I'm surprised I didn't see that in the Super Bowl. I would like to see more of that, but That's neither here nor there. Then, like I said, you got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, one who was locked in for 4 years, and another one who is on a rookie contract, but they're going to lock him in probably next year. He's not going anywhere. Dallas Goedert already locked in. Kenneth Gainwell, you can sign him, and he don't got to get signed for big money because he don't got big numbers. So when you look at the situation, the Philadelphia Eagles are good on offense. I mean, especially with this offensive line. Now, we got to talk about third wide receiver. I love Quez Watkins. Everybody know that's my guy. But you have not shown up in the playoffs at all. I mean, the whole playoffs in the Super Bowl, you got one catch. You got one catch. And not only that, you dropped a big one. You dropped a big one, and a one that you didn't even have to jump for. You didn't even have to jump for it. It was so put in your hands perfectly. Now let's get to the biggest and baddest situation that we have. The man that went out there and proved everybody wrong. The MVP of the league, and some say the MVP of the Super Bowl. Did he play better than Patrick Mahomes? The stats wise look at it. But to me, when you have a turnover and the other quarterback doesn't, it kind of dials it out, but he still did play better than him. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, made history, threw for 300 yards, ran for 74 touchdowns. This man was out of his mind, and he would not let the Philadelphia Eagles lose. You put the ball in his hands, he's going to do something with it. It's just that fumble. But even with the fumble, that didn't lose us the game because you got to understand, we still was up 10, so that fumble was kind of negated. The defense had to step up. The defense had to step up. They couldn't get one stop. They couldn't get one sack, and that was horrible to me. Now, I like some young talent on the defense also. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? You still got, it's a lot of guys that's on contract. You know what I mean? And I'm really going to dive into that into another video. But you do still got Jordan Davis. Hassan Reddick, he's not like old, like 27, 28. So you're still going to have him. And I think that we might see a flashing in Nakobe Dean next year. Finally, Nakobe Dean, I think Kaiser White doesn't come back, and they're going to put Nakobe Dean in that spot. Because you're going to have to pay either Kaiser White or TJ Edwards. So that opens up a spot for Nakobe Dean. And I think he can get the job done. I mean, when he plays, he makes an impact. He makes an impact. And I don't know whether he wasn't reading the playbook right or whatever the case would be, but he just wasn't getting time. And I understand the linebacker situation was kind of loaded, and they had staple situation that they wanted to have. But at the same time, you could have sprinkled him in, especially in the playoffs. You could have used him. You could have used him against that running back against Kansas City, a fast, speedy guy that'll track him down. But that's neither here nor there. All this video is today is to talk about how the Philadelphia Eagles are good. We're good. You can go into the draft and probably just draft defensive players and get you a third wide receiver, a running back, and of course offensive lineman. We don't do nothing without getting an offensive lineman. You got to make sure that you got them, especially after you losing the dude with the situation. I ain't even gonna bring his name up. I ain't even gonna bring the situation up. But you know the offensive lineman that we had to kick up out of here. But Philadelphia Eagles are good, man. We good. And the league is going to have to deal with us and see us for years to come. And I don't know how the NFC East is going to be able to deal with us. Because you can't. We got the best quarterback. To me, we got the best coach. Y'all in trouble. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that. And it's still a Philly thing.